ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online. When you go into Automax, Marion County's #1 pre-owned dealer for over 15 years, you won't take the new car depreciation because Automax saves you thousands on late model vehicles. Browse the inventory online at automaxocala.com. Then come down to see the great vehicles and upfront pricing in person. Compare up to 60 models inside the climate control showroom. So take your time. No high pressure, no gimmicks, no games. On the corner of 17th and Easy Street. Automax. Quality cars, outlet prices.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock, and it's kind of overcast right now. 66 degrees. There is a 40% chance we'll see rain today. Highs around 80 degrees, and the rain most likely after 1 o'clock. That's what it says here. I wonder how they know that. 50 is the low tonight. Tomorrow, the temperatures cool down a little bit. 66 will be the high. 42 tomorrow's low. And that's pretty much the way it'll be through Monday. And then Monday night, it drops a little bit lower, where 37 degrees is the expected low Monday night. And then it starts to pick up a little bit. So we got some cool days ahead of us. Good morning, Galen. I'm sorry, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. I have an interesting topic, but just before the break on the last half, we were onto this other subject. I thought I'm still thinking about it, so I wanted to kind of drag it over to this side. How are you, first of all?
I'm good, thank you.
Where are you right now?
I'm just driving to Jacksonville.
Okay. Boy, you're in Jacksonville a lot lately, huh?
Yeah. I mean, when you're starting operations in a new area or a new region, then I gotta go. That's the way it works.
So LifeSouth hadn't been there before?
No, not until February of last year.
Oh, I didn't.
So, I've been there almost a year.
Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Yeah, we were talking about how there was a story about how North Korea. I'm going to read it the right way. North Korea is the world's worst persecutor of Christians, and it kind of detailed all the stuff that a Christian has to go through if they're caught being a Christian. They can't even close their eyes to pray. If they're praying to God, they got to keep their eyes open, which I do that all the time in my car. I pray. I do it all the time. But, I mean, it's just, what are they afraid of? What would this... And then, of course, the other thing is you have to worship the Kim family.
Exactly.
What the heck? Do they actually believe that they are gods? What is it with that? Why?
Yeah, I mean...
Why, because they have money?
No, whether he believes he is doesn't matter. The people believe he is. Divine right goes back, thousands of years, and that you are supposed to revere this person because they are put in that position by God. I mean, some people believe that, Catholics believe that the Pope is the holiest person on the planet, is a direct, communicator with God. So, yeah, I mean, that's not. And when you put it into that sense, it's not that unrealistic.
Do you believe that God puts people in power?
Yeah, I do.
So then God...
I do. I believe we should pray for our leaders, but it doesn't make them any more divine than me or you. They're still human beings, and we all have the ability to go directly to God.
So that
they
means,
don't have to go through that individual to get to God.
So that means they're right. If they believe that God put Kim Jong-un into power, then they're right.
Yep.
I guess they're right.
That's right, and that's what, and he fosters that. That's why there are no religions.
But see, if we apply,
and that's why one of the reasons communism, one of the first things they do is they destroy religions and they break them down because they want you to believe in the state and not into your individual free will. So,
see, I have a hard time worshiping. I mean, we can say there's a divine reason why Donald Trump is the president, but there's no way I'm going to worship him.
No,
absolutely not.
I don't. It's just
that's not the way That's one of the reasons why we have religious freedoms in this country. That's why it was so important, so that we would never have to worship our leader. And that was part of the problem with the royal family for many, is they felt that they were being a deity in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. So the topic of Mexico comes up a lot, right? And so that was the topic I wanted to kind of go to. What is the primary religion, to kind of use a segue? What is the primary religion in Mexico? Catholic?
Yeah, Catholicism.
Catholicism.
Yeah.
So I have here an interesting thing. Hold on. It is the fascinating facts about Mexico. It was an article I was looking at. And I don't know, some of this, there's one of these here, I'm wondering if you're going to debate it, because I debated it a little bit, but I didn't do any research to support any debate I have. But anyway, how's the blood supply? Let's do that first.
It's good. We're continuing to draw pretty well. It's a good time for us. No holidays until really spring break and Easter, but we just need people to continue to get out there, get the life, and donate blood. And again, if you want to have a blood drive, give us a call. You know, we always looking for new locations. So
you're the
you
spokesperson.
go to our website at LifeSouth.org, and you know, if you want to have a blood drive, let us know.
You are the spokesperson for the LifeSouth in our area, anyway. Do you show up at special events like that? Because you'd be kind of the celebrity spokesperson since you're on the radio all the time, right?
I don't know if I'm a celebrity. You know, I it's pretty rare for me to go to a blood drive in Ocala, just because I'm usually never there. But yeah, I mean, I try to go all over the Southeast to special events when I'm needed. So I kind of have to pick and choose.
Oh, thank you, Rob.
I mean, right now my focus is almost 100% on the new development in Jacksonville. So that's where I'm spending the bulk of my time. It will be for the next 2 or 3 months. So.
I want to make sure to mention the sponsors, but Robin just handed me something that reminded me that Saturday, February 4th, is the 5 Points of Life Kids Marathon.
That's exactly right.
So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday weekend. You know, the 5 Points of Life Kids Marathon is something we've been doing for, almost, I think it's 5 or 6 years, maybe longer than that. And it's one of those things that we're really proud of. And so what we do is we go into these schools, and early on in the school year, we talk to them about the 5 ways that you can save a life through donation, which is donating blood, signing up to be on the donor registry, organ and tissue, bone marrow, and of course, my mind went blank, cord blood. So, we go in and we talk about how your body works and what blood does in your system and the components within the blood supply or within the bloodstream. And while we're there, we also go work with the PE teachers so that they can encourage their kids to get in shape, because what LifeSouth wants is a healthy blood donor. And we want people to be fit, and we know what child obesity is like right now in our country. And so what we try to do is give these kids a reason to exercise, a reason to run. And so these kids will run 25 miles up until the day, which is February 4th. And then on February 4th, they'll run the last 1.2 miles, and so they can finish their marathon, which is, 26.2. So it's kind of a cool event. You guys have been there and filmed it. You guys made a great video. And it's just really awesome when those kids cross the finish line and they get that medal and they, and the pride that they have. And we're really proud of it. And we do this all over the Southeast. So I think this year we're going to have 21 kids marathons.
Oh, wow.
So, again, we're really, really proud of it. Happy to do it.
So is it too late to have a child registered for the marathon?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We take registrations up until the day of.
Okay.
So, you can actually come to, we're having it at CFC, College of Central Florida, again this year. And we're running on a track right there. And if you go to CF, I think it starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday. You'll hear me, or you'll definitely see the sign. So you can come on up and register.
Does it cost?
It's free up to a point, but now I think it costs, it's $8 if you register the day of.
Okay.
It's free if you do it, if you did it last week. But,
okay.
We have to order supplies and stuff like that. So,
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like fun, and it is fun. If you get a chance, if you can just go to YouTube and Google 5 Points of Life videos. I think we've done 2 of them. I'm not sure if we did more than 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember, we did one back here in the mall when you were at the mall, and then we did one at the school when it was freezing and windy that day.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we've had some phenomenal weather and we've had some horrible weather. Last year was horrible. We do them all throughout the state of Florida, and I try to go to as many as I can. We had one in Hernando, but we had to cancel it. And right before we were about to start, this huge lightning storm came, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
No way I'm having kids out here running in lightning.
Yeah, right.
So
let's take a break. On the other side, everybody's talking about Mexico. Let's learn some things about that country that we really don't know much about. So let's thank first Palm Garden of Ocala for sponsoring the important announcement that Galen gives us each morning to remind us that donating blood is the only way we have a blood supply. So go donate blood and thank Palm Garden. Visit Palm Garden, by the way. Take a tour. You'll see for yourself why it is one of our favorites. They have long-term skilled nursing care. That's important to know. They have 21st century equipment and some amazing therapists. They have amazing culinary staff, and the activities is outstanding. They even have slot machines.
Yeah.
the legal kind. It's just a wonderful facility, and they're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Take a tour, and any questions you have will be answered. The other sponsor, Penn Flooring, thank you for sponsoring this segment also. 1201 Southwest 17th Street is where the showroom is. That is just across the McKay-Williams Bridge if you're coming from Pine Avenue. Heading south, I guess that would be right, Robin? Mm-hmm. Heading south. It'll be on the right-hand side. And just thank them and see what you can do for your home or office to make your floor more beautiful. We'll take a little break and learn about Mexico on the other side with Galen Unold. This is WOCA.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. On this Thursday, turning out mostly cloudy and breezy with a shower or two in the area this afternoon, the high 78 to 82. Then partly cloudy and turning a bit cooler Thursday night. Lows ranging from 48 in a few inland spots to 58 along the coast. Friday will be a breezy, cooler day with clouds and some sun, high 65 to 69. And on Saturday, some sunshine followed by clouds and quite cool, high 59 to 63. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262. Here's an important announcement from your friends here at the Source WOCA. We were contacted by Ocala Utility Services asking us to spread the word that there is a bill payment scam targeting utility customers. Residents have reported receiving phone calls that threaten electricity will be turned off unless payment is made right away. OUS says they will never call its customers demanding payment using any prepaid cards or debit cards. If you have received a call you believe is a scam, call 352-629-2489.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to tune in to the first and third Thursday of the month at 11 a.m. to learn about the latest advances in healthcare available right here at home. Ocala Regional Medical Center and Strive have teamed up to bring the most qualified medical professionals on the air to answer your questions and bring information to help you in your decisions concerning your health. Again, that's the first and third Thursday. Health matters.
Hospice of Marion County has an urgent need for volunteers to share a conversation with someone, run errands, hold someone's hand. All you need is a willingness to help others. Our volunteers believe the blessings they receive far exceed the services they offer. Will you consider serving, caring, and making a difference? Call today, 873-7441. Hospice of Marion County, making more moments of life possible.
Hi, this is Vanessa Lane Jennings with the Jennings Law Firm, located here in beautiful Ocala. Join me every single Friday at 10:30 for Legal Lane. We'll be discussing various legal topics such as family law, criminal law, contracts, and much more. So this is your chance to call in with your legal questions and have them answered. That's every Friday, 10:30, right here, WOCA, The Source.
Way down here, you need a reason to move. Feel a fool, running your stateside dreams. Lose your load, leave your mind
James Taylor, Mexico, yeah. Galen just told me he's going to Mexico on spring break.
Oh, wonderful. My two cousins are going to Mexico. They should be there by now. So
Oh, really?
they'll have fun, yeah.
And where are they going?
I don't know. They just said they're going to Mexico for 2 weeks, so I don't know.
Galen, and where'd you say you were going, Galen?
Cozumel and Maya, I think. I forgot the name of it.
That's where TJ and
Going on
Charity
a cruise.
went.
So going on a cruise, yeah.
Cozumel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to see what it's like.
That's where TJ proposed to Charity.
Is that right?
Cozumel, yeah.
I
They
did.
got these big, relics or something out there on the land or
Oh,
something.
nice. I
He
didn't know that.
proposed to her there, yeah.
All right, here's some facts about Mexico. Mexico has the oldest university in North America. Did you know that?
No, I mean, I know it's an old town.
Harvard. Let's see. Harvard is the oldest in the United States, 1636.
Right?
But the National Autonomous University of Mexico was opened in 1553.
Gosh,
There you
autonomous.
Whatever that means.
I know, I don't know what that
Autonomous
means.
1553. Let's see. There are over 60 official languages in Mexico.
Oh,
How about that?
oh my.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that.
Mexico has preserved more of their indigenous cultures than the United States has, and consequently, they have over 60 indigenous languages in the borders of Mexico. Did you know that?
Gosh.
No,
Wow.
no, I didn't.
But 1.3.
I know, heritage tourism is really big in Mexico. People go there just to look at the different cultures and the Mayan ruins, things like that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most common language aside from Spanish is the language of Nahuatl. About 1.3 million people speak that language. It is the language of the Aztec Empire.
Okay.
Wow. Who knew?
I wonder if it's close
know
enough
that.
to Spanish that people understand it.
Yeah, I wonder.
You know?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'll find out when I'm there because where I'm going is not far from some of the Mayan ruins.
That'll be interesting. That'll be cool.
The Mayan ruins are all throughout that area.
Oh,
So the Aztecs speak, let's see, what is it called again? Nahuatl. And the Mayans speak Mixtec, M-I-X-T-E-C.
like the taco sauce.
I know. I've heard of Tex-Mex, Mary. Have you heard of Tex-Mex?
No.
Tex-Mex.
No.
Okay. Never heard of Tex-Mex?
You mean like Texas Mexican? Like that's what you mean?
Tex-Mex. I mean, that's just good food.
Oh, okay. 700,000 people speak the Mayan language. The Yucatec Maya is what it says here. Yucatec.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. The shortest presidency in the world was a president who held the office in Mexico.
Okay.
It was basically a guy. Let me get his name. He's got a really long name. He didn't die. His name was Pedro Jose Domingo de la Calzada Manuel Maria Lascorain Paredes.
No, you're so good.
How do you like that, huh? He was president just long enough to assign somebody else the job.
Nice.
It's
That's what I would look. I've thought about this. I think I want to go down as the greatest president of all time. I'm going to do nothing for one day. And I'm going to just give it to my best friend. Here you go. Dan Martone is now the president.
The time varies depending on which history book you look at. It's either 15 minutes or an hour. Some people say an hour, some people say 15 minutes, but either way.
It's Mexico. 15 minutes or an hour.
Mexico has 3 recognized genders. Did you know this?
No.
No.
Mexico has straight men, straight women, and the third one called, hold on, where is it? Oaxaca. Oaxaca?
Laxaca.
Wait. There's legally recognized a third gender. Oh, here it is. It's known as the Muxes. The Muxes. M-U-X-E-S. It's pronounced Muxes. I have a pronunciation guide here.
Okay.
These are people born as men who choose to live instead as women. They're concentrated around the town of Yucatan?
Okay.
Juchitan, maybe Yucatan. I don't know. They're treated as a fact of life. It's the
There's
same.
no J. It's wall.
It's what?
It would be a wall.
Wow, Yucatan. Yucatan.
Juanita.
Wow.
Well, I know, but it's
Yucatan.
Juch. There's no other vowel there.
I don't know. J is silent. I know that.
Yucatan.
I can't read it if I can't see it. So it's fine. Keep going.
It's Juchitan. But anyway, there it is. They have a third gender, and it's accepted, and they.
C is a S.
Well, what about the women that think they're men? They don't. They're not recognized.
I got to go to North Korea, Roman.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Say hi to Mr. Un.
Say hello to my Mr. Un. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Hiya, Hugh.
See, I've been to Mexico several times, mostly always to the coastal tourist area, and they're all wonderful. But one year we decided to go to Mexico City. We wanted to see the pyramids, which are larger than the ones in Egypt. And it was an interesting trip because Mexico City is a lot like Denver. It's at high elevation, so you think, you're going further south, it would be warmer, but it was cooler. But the air pollution was unbelievably terrible. It was almost like foggy every day. Your throat would be tickling most of the time, and it was a very bad situation. They never take a census in Mexico City, but they believe it's way over 20 million people. And it's quite an experience to go there and see that city. But I'm just telling anybody who goes to Mexico City, be aware of the fact that the air quality is really bad, and it's going to be cooler than you might think it would be. And but other than that, though, it was probably one of the most interesting spots in Mexico that we had visited.
There you go.
I bet it was fascinating.
That sounds interesting, yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Thank you, Hugh.
Hey, by the way, darling, I'm going to the circus next month.
Ah, good. Hugh's going to the circus.
That's for you,
I'm
Galen.
looking forward to going to a tent circus, something that I haven't seen since 1950s, although I have been in circuses, but most of them were in arenas in the Coliseums.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Nice.
I'm impressed.
Have fun.
Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, thank you, WOCA, for having fun with Joel. I won those tickets last week when you guys were off.
There you go.
And appreciate it, and looking forward to the circus. Thank you.
Thank you, Hugh.
Wonderful.
Appreciate that. All right, Hugh mentioned that Mexico City is one of the highest cities in the world, but it's sinking. That's another fact.
Oh, my.
Every year, the city sinks about 3 feet.
Oh.
3 feet.
So you would think it would be below ground.
What now?
You would think it would be below ground by now. If it's every year it sinks 3 feet.
That's right. It's 2,240 meters above sea level, so I guess it's got a way to go before it gets below ground. In the last 60 years, the entire city has dropped 10 meters closer to sea level. How about that?
Global warming.
Global sinking. What was
Al Gore's going to fix it, though. It'll be fine.
Mexico once went to war with France over pastries. They once had a war over pastries.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I think it was over a tax for something, right?
After a rioting mob ransacked the Mexico City bakery owned by a Frenchman named Rimotel, he sued the nation of Mexico for compensation. When Mexico laughed him out, he returned to France and demanded an audience with the king, Louis Philippe, and he got it. Even more amazingly, Louis Philippe agreed to help him, and they declared war.
I love that. That is great.
That's one you don't hear about a lot. I wonder if there's any good war films over that one.
They want to? What they did? What to you about your pastries? We'll show them.
You sure it wasn't pasties?
It says it's a bakery,
Yeah,
right? A bakery.
I know.
All right, what was the one I wanted to show? Oh, the world's smallest volcano.
Yes.
Mexico has the world's smallest volcano. Did you know that?
I did not.
It is 43 feet tall. Which means the mountain at 6 Gun Territory was what, 70 feet tall?
60, I think you said.
Was taller than this volcano. How about that? It is.
Great.
It is called Cuecomate. Cuecomate. That sounds Japanese. Cuecomate. Anyway, it was formed way back in 1664. It's an offshoot of the Popocatépetl volcano.
Well, if it's sinking 3 feet a year, it was probably taller than the 6 Gun Mountain in the beginning.
That's Mexico City. It's two different places.
Okay.
Two different places. All right, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Oh, Super Bowl today, Larry, is at the Winn-Dixie out in Bellevue.
Nice.
All right. Be careful up in Jacksonville. It's a rowdy crowd up there, Galen.
That's fine. Going through Stark is the problem.
All right. Thank you for what you do. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, you guys are the best. Bye, all.
We'll be right back.
Feel a fool, running your stateside games, lose your load, leave your mind behind, baby Jane. Oh, Mexico.
Fox News Radio, I'm Carmen Roberts. President Trump heads to Philadelphia today to meet with congressional Republicans, and protesters are waiting for him